Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we have the official release of iOS 13.1.2. And this is absolutely insane because over the past two and a half weeks, we've gotten a rapid fire succession of so many iOS 13 updates. It's so insane. So we got iOS 13, iOS 13.1 quickly after. We got iOS 13.1.1 last week, which fixed a lot of bugs that we were seeing on newer generation iPhones. And then now we're seeing iOS 13.1.2, and we'll go ahead and check out what's new in this update, see if there's any bug fixes, new features, and of course performance improvements as well for all of our devices that we have here. But if you guys are excited to see more iOS 13 content, definitely leave a like on the video. Also get subscribed and hit that notification bell button because that will give you updates as soon as all of our content is released. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get iOS 13.1.2 installed onto our device here and kind of compare it to iOS 13.1.1 and see what is new. Okay guys, so we have iOS 13.1.2 loaded up on our device here. This is an iPhone 11 Pro Max. We also did some testing on the iPhone XS Max as well. So we'll go to General, then About. As you can see, our software version number has in fact changed to iOS 13.1.2, and our new build number is 17A860. Now, as far as anything else on this page goes, nothing else has changed, no modem firmware changes or anything like that. We're not really seeing anything new here. So if you go ahead to the update page, the update for the iPhone XS Max came in around like 76 megabytes, and for the 11 Pro Max, 78 megabytes. So a very, very small update size here, and I really am not expecting anything new, just a lot of bug fixes and changes with this very small update. Now, if you go into the build notes or the kind of log as far as what's going on with iOS 13.1.2, you can see that we have some various bug fixes and everything here, but not really a lot of new content. So we have bug fixes for iCloud backup, fixing like camera issues. I never really had any of these issues like the iCloud backup or camera, but a lot of people have been saying that they have. Addresses an issue with the flashlight, bugs with loss of display, calibration, HomePod issues, and as well some Bluetooth issues. Now, specific to the Bluetooth issues, I have had issues with my Tesla. It hasn't exactly been pairing up properly with the Tesla, and it's been dropping out periodically. We'll have to go and see exactly how it works with this update, so hopefully those Bluetooth issues are fixed. Another issue that I did find was the Wi-Fi was kind of dropping in and out and was kind of slow at times on my iPhone specifically, so hopefully that is fixed, but it's not in the build notes here, so obviously it wasn't that big of an issue. Hopefully I have a good experience on iOS 13.1.2. Now, if you take a look at the actual build of iOS 13.1.2, everything is very smooth. Everything maintains the speediness that we saw in iOS 13.1.1 and iOS 13.1. So still a very solid update here. Just a little, few bugs have been fixed in this update. Now, a lot of you do focus on speed and performance numbers, and I haven't shown these in a while, so it was requested that I do show these numbers. And we did some testing here on Geekbench. So the CPU scores, as you can see here with iOS 13.1, these were kind of our initial scores with iOS 13.1. We unfortunately don't have the test for iOS 13.1.1 on this device specifically, but these scores were just around the same as what we were getting in iOS 13.1. If we take a look at the scores now, a slight dip in performance, but it's about less than a percentage, so it's not that big of a deal for the CPU performance numbers here. So if we go ahead and take a look at the compute, you can see that we do have a slight decline, almost about 100 points here in our test for the compute or GPU test, but really this is not a big deal. Everything's pretty much within the margin of error, and Apple probably just slowed down the clock speed here to make sure that performance is at its most stable capacity possible rather than just focusing on speed for the iPhone here. So guys, unfortunately, there's nothing new here in iOS 13.1.2. The camera, I did notice, is working a lot smoother than what it was in iOS 13.1 and iOS 13.1.1. So if you have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, definitely go ahead, check out the camera and check out the kind of speediness that it has gained. It's a lot more smooth now. So definitely check that out. But as far as anything else, going throughout the settings app, checking different menus and everything like that in the control center, unfortunately, nothing is new here within the iOS 13.1.2 update. Share audio was working a lot better on iOS 13.1.1, so hopefully that continues, but definitely go ahead and check that out in the update here. If you go to iOS 13.1.1 or 0.2, definitely check out Share Audio. It's a very good kind of feature within iOS 13 here. So guys, that was iOS 13.1.2. I definitely want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below of how you think this update is going. Do you like this update? Are you going to go ahead and install it? My personal recommendation for installing this update is yes, you should go ahead. If you have any of the bugs that were discussed in the update, you should definitely go ahead and update because those bugs will be fixed in this update. So guys, thank you for watching this video on iOS 13.1.2. Of course, if you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, please leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to stay up to date with all future content, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also get subscribed and hit that notification bell button because that will give you those updates for our future content. So anyways, guys, I hope you all are enjoying iOS 13, and hopefully you guys can go ahead and have a great experience on iOS 13.1.2. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.